Welcome back, everybody. We now begin in Dover, where an early morning shooting left one man injured. Dover police were called to the area of Village Drive and Quail Hollow Drive for the report of multiple shots fired. Arriving officers found a 25-year-old male victim with a gunshot wound to his upper body. The victim was taken to Bay Health Kent campus for treatment. Now, there are no leads or suspects at this time. Anyone with information is asked to call 302-736-7130. And a symbol of the holidays in Salisbury will not return due to safety issues. City officials say the big tree that was standing in the city park as part of the Wonderland of Lights has deteriorated over the years and is now well beyond repair. And on top of that, the replacement parts aren't made anymore. The tree was purchased from Ocean City back in 2017. The lights are supported by the Wonderland of Lights Fund, which was established back in 2006. But it's been inactive since 2018. If you'd like to donate, visit ofes.org/donate. Well, Salisbury police are working to increase recruitment and retention of officers by doing a rebrand. We're told they want to show the department in a more positive light by launching a new digital footprint. Media specialist Allie Rash says the idea is to show the community that the officers patrolling the streets are more than just an authority figure. She says the officers are there to protect and help the community members that they see on a daily basis.
Officers really do care about the community that they work with. We're trying to kind of humanize them a little bit. They're your neighbors, your friends, your family. They're not just somebody that wears a badge.
Now, Rash says the force is looking for officers with previous experience as well as those looking to start their careers in law enforcement. And we have an update on the homeless man who saved a young Salisbury boy from drowning earlier this year. As of this week, Alfred Johns has a roof over his head. After hearing of his heroic deed, local nonprofit Beyond Your Walls started a GoFundMe to secure housing for Mr. Johns for up to a year. The fundraiser now has reached over $6,000. Catholic Charities Seton Center helped connect Mr. Johns with his new landlord and provided financial assistance. Now, case manager Christine Chestnut says the community support is still needed.
You're moving from street homelessness, he's been in a shelter, to housing. You pretty much have the backpack on your back. You don't have all the things that you need to move in. And that, as an initial, is an extreme expense. The days that we can move people in to housing from homelessness they are the greatest days. I always like to get a picture of either them signing the lease or them holding the key, because that's our reminder of why we do this work.
And we'll have a link to the GoFundMe and Amazon wish list on our website. That's 47abc.com. And now let's send things over to Chief Meteorologist Rich Werdzik, who has a look at what's going to happen this weekend. Rich, take it away.
All right, Brandon, doing double duty now. We're going to allow Brandon to go out, get a drink of water here. Him and Devin kind of get things set again. He's dancing out here. He's having a good time tonight. 58, it's probably you're excited about the weather, right, Brandon? Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. 58 degrees. We were almost at 60 today, but see where the record is at 74. Not going to break any records this weekend, but the way we're warming up, going to be in the upper tier of what's expected for warm-ups this time of the year. I want to start with pictures of the night, though. I've got 3 up here. I'll let you decide which one's the best. Brandon and Laurel, this is 2 nights ago, I believe, the sunset, and he just simply says fire in the sky. That's what he saw out there. A good-looking sunset here from Nancy Kastner out of Lincoln. Oh, man, that is really cool there with the pinks and blues in the sky reflecting there across the pond. And a really cool shot from Ariel Evans just outside of our station here in downtown Salisbury. This is a sundog. You see the sun there with the cirrus clouds? And right there, when you see those like little rainbows in the sky, that's what's called a sundog. The sunlight is shining through the cirrus clouds. And the cirrus clouds being so high up in the sky, they're actually made of ice crystals. So that's why you get that little rainbow effect in the sky. Great pictures. Thanks, everybody, for sending those in. We'll probably see some more of those sundogs tomorrow with the high cirrus clouds moving in out ahead of the storm that will impact our Sunday. We're looking at a very nice and mild Saturday. Sunday rain arrives, especially later in the afternoon and evening. We'll start with a couple showers and go into steadier rain late in the day. So heavy rain potentially, and winds could be gusty, 40 to 50 miles per hour, ahead of a strong cold front that'll be coming in. But man, before we get there, we've had some beautiful weather here with the warm-up. This was a nice evening out of Lewis. Meteorologist Eric Alf was out checking out some of the lights across town. It was just a great evening to be out for December standards with temperatures that were only in the mid to upper 40s. Downtown Georgetown, Shore Auto Sales Skycam looking live at a very quiet scene. And we're not going to cool off a lot tonight from where we are now, dropping into the upper 30s for just a little bit tomorrow. So nobody anywhere even close to freezing. Satellite and radar showing the beginnings of what's going to be a massive storm system as we track it on Futurecast here, what to expect through our Saturday. That storm will head up to the Great Lakes, tap into some deep Gulf moisture. That'll send a pretty good shot for rain our way coming into Sunday, starting with a couple showers and then a steadier rain late in the day. You see there at 10 o'clock, the bright colors indicating some very heavy rain, potentially even a thunderstorm thrown in the mix. At this point, late Sunday into early Monday morning, winds very gusty, cold front kicks through. Before we get to any talk of snow, the air is going to dry out before we get there. So no hope for snow lovers with that. But we're looking at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain coming in with this storm. Mostly clear tonight, not as cold as I showed you before, 60 to 65 tomorrow under a mostly sunny sky. And getting to that 7-day forecast, got that rainy and windy Sunday, awfully mild. We're going to be just shy of 70 in the afternoon and then much cooler into next week, but the sun returns. Speaking of returning, Brandon and Devin, they're coming back with more DSI on the other side of the break. Stay with us.